Vlad from Hook and Cook Real Life, and today it's our 5th episode of our Easter collaboration. As you saw yesterday, it was Nikki's family, and he did the awesome Easter egg hunt with all the kids in the park. You know, my kids used to grow up in that same park playing in Schenectady. Very, very nice little park. And also the day before, we had Rocky, and we had Coconut Ash, and the first day was Charmin. And tomorrow is going to be Caribbean Duck. So if you guys haven't checked out their channels yet, please do go ahead. I'm going to try to leave a link in the description box with everyone. But for today, on our episode, I made 2 delicious fish recipes. You're going to love the simplicity of these recipes. Less than 5 ingredients in each one. And it didn't take no time to prepare, and right away we had it to eat for dinner. So let's head to the kitchen, and I'm going to show you real quickly how we did everything in this recipe. Hey, here's a very special message from my wife about Easter. Take it away, honey.
Easter is one of Christianity's greatest celebrations. It speaks of the death and the resurrected life of our Lord Jesus Christ. Good Friday, it speaks of his death when he was crucified. But come Sunday, the 3rd day, he rose again from the dead. And because of his resurrection, we have new life, we have new hope in our God today.
This is one amazing fish recipe. One we did with Parmesan, and one we did with cornmeal. Take a look at it. Pass me a fork. Hey, so these are the ingredients we're going to be using and what we're cooking today. So we got 2 different types of fish. As I said earlier, we're cooking some trout. I'm going to leave a link to the video of how my son caught that trout. And these are some tilapia fillets. These are from a couple of weeks ago where I caught these with Rocky, from being Rocky. But I also have a new video where I just caught some fresh tilapia. But they weren't as big as these where I could get these nice fillets. And we're going to be cooking it with some asparagus, some broccoli, and I already boiled some potatoes, so we're going to stir fry that in a minute. One of the fish we're going to use, we got some breadcrumb, and we're going to use some Parmesan cheese. And the other fillet, we're going to use some cornmeal and some flour. And we're going to add a little bit of spicy mustard to that one. I already have our pot going, so let's get started. For the first set of fillet, we're going to get the breadcrumbs going. We're going to put some Parmesan cheese, some plain breadcrumbs. I'm just mixing this well so it's evenly coated when I'm going to put the fish on here. So for the fish, we know everything is going to get salt, pepper, and garlic powder. So we're going to season both sides. And the garlic powder. So let's season the other side, same thing. Oh, see, I have to make sure I get some of this water off right now. Water is not going to be your friend when this is pan searing. Same thing on the other side too. We're going to put some black pepper on this side too. And some garlic powder. Whenever I'm cooking fish, I like to taste what fish I'm cooking. So this is the tilapia. So this is a freshwater fish, and this is a saltwater fish, the trout. So they're going to have 2 distinct flavors. So we're going to do a taste test at the end also. So I'm even still deciding which one should we do in the breadcrumb and the Parmesan. So I'm thinking more in the salt water would go better with this. Just going to pat this down. Very, very simple ingredients. Very, very simple ingredients. And these are stuff that would be available many, many decades ago. some cheese, breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, garlic. That's it. Let's get all the sides. This is a side. You gotta see the video for this one where my son caught this monster trout. I had it filleted and I didn't cook it in a long while, so I had it stored in the freezer. And I wanted to do a special recipe with it, and I couldn't think of a better time to do it than this one. This is our Easter collaboration, and this is gonna be a really, really nice recipe. And we have lots of things coming on in this video. All right, so that's nice and coated. So that's our tilapia. So that's our trout. This can leave right here for a few minutes. Let's get our other plate. So as we said, we're gonna put some cornmeal and flour. I'm gonna coat this really well. So I'm not done with this. I wanna put one more ingredient on top of this, so I'm coming up with that in just a second. Okay, so as I said, I wanted to add some mustard to this recipe. I'm just trying out flavors. I think it's gonna work good. And I'll put a little bit of paprika. I'm gonna work this in just a minute. That's the beauty about food. If you feel like eating something, try it. You know, if this is the flavor you think you can handle, or maybe this will go well, I think it will. So I'm also gonna put back a little bit more cornmeal on here. All right, so these are two fish we seasoned. This one has a spicy mustard, and that's our Parmesan. So let's put this aside, and we're gonna start with our sides first. We're gonna toss up some asparagus, very, very simple. These are some potatoes. I already pre-boiled these already with just salt for about 20 minutes, so it's got a little bit of salt. I'm gonna cut that up in a minute. And I got some broccoli. Okay, so we're gonna steam the broccoli with steam. Just some salt and some boiling water. I'll cover this. I can put a pinch of salt on the broccoli too. And just cover this now. So while this is going, we're gonna get our asparagus going first. We're gonna use some grapeseed oil. We're just gonna set this right into the pan and then add salt, black pepper, and garlic. Just some salt, some black pepper, and some garlic powder. That's it. Very, very simple cooking. A few minutes and this is done. Let's take a look at the broccoli. It's coming along real nice. Alright, let me just turn this off and we're going to cut our potatoes up. So I pre-boiled these for about 20 minutes probably, 20-25 minutes the most. And now we're just going to toss it up really quickly with some seasoning and it's done. Alright, let's start with our potatoes. I'm going to use some olive oil for this instead. Or vegetable oil works just as fine. And we're just going to add some simple ingredients. I am going to use some rosemary in this one. I can actually put that in the oil so it comes out really, really nice. I'm just going to put some salt on that, some black pepper, a pinch of garlic. So that salt I put, this is black pepper. We can put a little bit of paprika too. just to give it some nice color. And some garlic. Just gonna toss this around for a few minutes and it's done. This is almost done. It's about 3 minutes now. We're just gonna take this out. Nice and soft, so we're just gonna look for color. Alright, let's start with our fish. This one is our Parmesan and breadcrumbs crust. Has the trout. And this is a tilapia. I did some spicy mustard under the cornmeal. So I got cornmeal flour, garlic, salt, and pepper. Very, very simple ingredients. Let's test this oil first to see. This. Okay. So one little thing with fish, you have to leave the fish alone until it can move by itself. Then is when you should flip it. If not, that's when it's gonna break apart. So let's leave it alone. I think this is ready to turn. Okay. Ooh. Gotta be careful, I don't want it to break. Look at that crust. Nice. Gonna let this cook for about 4 minutes. I'm gonna look at it and then I'm gonna take it off and we're gonna put the tilapia to cook. So I'm gonna try to get this side a little bit crusted too. Oh yeah, that is done. So the top and the bottom is finished. I'm just doing the sides. Added just a little bit more oil to the pan. Remember, this one has some mustard on it. So let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes on this side, then we're going to flip it over. Or when we see the fish start to move away from the oil. Alright, then flip our fish. Here we go. Okay, let's turn it off and take this fish off. Take this fish out of the pan. Oh boy. Hey, so before we go to the plating and see how delicious this meal is gonna look, I want you guys to take a look at something. This is my little buddy from Guyana. And check out how he makes these kites. Unbelievable. Take a look at this, guys. Okay, growing up in Guyana, we always make kites during Easter time. And today, I have a very special friend that's going to be making our kite for us. Check out how he made this little kite for us. We're going to get it very soon. But please, guys, take a look. If you got to go visit him, go visit him. Let him make a kite for you. And I really just want to say thanks to you, bud, for making this kite. And special thanks to Sonia for sharing this with us. She's also going to have something to say. So let's play Sonia's clip first, and then we're going to play Buddy making this awesome kite. Rock, I know you made a really nice kite, but this one is very touching. Take a look.
Hello everyone, my name is Sonia Chandani, and recently I visited my country, Guyana, after 35 years. During my visit there, I met this little boy whose name is Buddy, who enjoyed making kites. And I was actually lucky enough that he actually wanted to make me a kite to take back to the US as a little memory. So he actually made this kite right here for me to take back. As you can see, it's a beautiful pink frilled kite that he actually made from scratch using a pointed broom. And I'm sure you're going to get to see a video of Buddy making a kite. However, I did want to talk a little bit about Easter in Guyana versus the US. So I was told that in Guyana, what you would see during Easter is people flying kites, maybe getting together with family and friends by the seawall and just having a good old time. Here in the US, people, I mean, you do see some people maybe flying kites with their kids and things like that. But the majority of the things that we do here in the US is, you know, people get together, of course, with their kids. They go Easter egg hunting, they paint Easter eggs, they do arts and crafts with their kids. And, you know, maybe some barbecues here in the US, whatever it is that they enjoy doing. So as you can see, Easter in the US is probably a little different than, you know, what it is in Guyana. But ultimately, the goal is to have fun with the kids and make it all about them. So I just want to take this time to wish everyone a very happy Easter from my family to yours, and hope you all have a wonderful holiday.
What is your name?
Adi.
Good. How old are you?
9.
And how long you start make kite?
This was my 7th year.
You like making kite?
Yeah.
And how to make a kite?
Like, you see how we put one lightning in one end, then put another layer of this one, then put one other one in.
They framing the kite.
Yeah.
Who learned you to make a kite?
Try and
Anybody help you?
no.
So you don't frame the kite?
Yeah.
Good. And how you frame the kite?
Normally, just put this two right here. Just put a string. Then wrap around the thread. Then when done wrap around, just open it. Then make sure you put thread all around. Then you put this, then put this, and put it to last, and then wrap around.
Okay. So what you going to do next?
Paper it. We'll start basic kite now.
How you paste this kite?
Just drop the paste on the pointer and then put on your kite paper. Just cut the kite paper in two halves.
So you finished with the trip? Okay. And now what you going to put?
But that's for the design.
Okay. So that's all now.
This is the design.
Okay. So you just finished cutting out the design and frills and stuff?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. So you're placing the frills now onto the kite?
Yeah.
So that's one now.
The tongue. Please sing.
Okay. The tongue for it sing.
Yeah.
Finished?
Yeah.
Oh wow. A perfect kite.
This is the kite I just made and papered.
Okay. You would like to make kites for anybody else?
Yeah.
Hey buddy, thanks a lot for making that kite for me. A friend of mine is going to stop by and pick up the kite from you, and she's going to be bringing it to the United States for us. And as soon as I get it, I'm going to take it to the beach or to the park and I'm going to fly it. I just want to tell you thanks again. I really do appreciate it. When I saw your first video, it was really touching. It brought back a lot of memories from when we were smaller. You know, you talk about you took your kite next door for a friend to help you make it, and he took your stuff and went home. You know, that's all the beauty about flying kites in Guyana or during Easter time in Guyana. And I just want to say thanks to you, thanks to your dad, thanks to your sister, thanks to everyone in the family, and thanks to Sonia and her husband also for reaching out to the family for this, and I really do appreciate it. So if you guys are in Guyana or you guys are around where he lives and he's in Monrepo, you guys go check him out. Go buy a kite for the kid. Very nice kite. I hope my kite come in one piece. Alright, thanks guys. Alright, check out our dish. There's our broccoli with our asparagus and some roasted potato. And there's our two fish, our tilapia, and there's the trout. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. Very simple video. Two fish recipe, just in time for Easter. You know, during this time of the year, lots of Christians are eating fish and vegetables. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video today. And this, as I said earlier in the beginning, that this is a part 5 of our 6 collaboration series. So tomorrow we have Caribbean duck. You guys please do go check him out. I don't know what he's cooking, what he's doing. We're keeping this all as a surprise for everyone. So as you saw in the very beginning, we had cooking with Charmin's Kitchen, then we had cooking with Ash, then we had Rocky, and then yesterday we had Nikki's Kitchen with all Easter hunt with eggs with the kids, and tomorrow, as I said, it's Caribbean duck. So once again, I want to say special thanks to all the viewers, all the supporters, all the YouTubers, everyone is helping us out with this. Special thanks to my wife and the kids for helping out with my video. And as always, thanks for watching. Happy Easter. See you in my next video. We're heading to the pier. Let's go, son. Very delicious. You guys have to try this recipe. And as always, thanks for watching. Very, very good.